セカンドアンパイア、岩井ハウガー。続いてコート中央のテーブルにて活躍してくれるテーブルオフィシャルの皆様、そして千葉ジェッツボランティアグランドスタッフの皆様、皆様のご協力で優れた試合運営ができております。いつもありがとうございます。
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Basel fans, and welcome here to the Funabashi Arena for Game 1 of the B-League playoff matchup between our hosts, CHIBA Jets, the greatest team in the B-League this season, against the 8th seed in the playoffs. Well, tonight we have Hiroshima Dragonflies. Kai Soto will be going up against Yuki Togashi in this big playoff matchup. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome here to the live YouTube and Facebook stream of B-League playoff basketball. CHIBA Jets having a monumental season where they set a new B-League record for 24 consecutive wins in a row. Well, they'll be looking to push forward and bring home the championship. Remember, 2 years ago, Yuki Togashi with the CHIBA Jets and Seba Saiz, who's now a member of Alvok Tokyo, brought home the championship after defeating Utsunomiya Brex in 2021. Well, last season, CHIBA Jets then lost to Utsunomiya Brex. But after this season, bringing in Coach John Patrick, Vic Law, this team looking to bring home the triple crown here in the B-League. Well, momentarily, we're going to introduce the players for today's game, and we'll start with the hosts here, CHIBA Jets, coming in with high-flying form. But this is going to be an interesting. Well, welcome to everybody. Jahel Ass said, Salamat Belaghel. Well, SJ Belaghel is in the KBL. This is B-League basketball. Let us know, where are you watching right now in the world, and which team are you supporting? Are you supporting Yuki Togashi, that man there, the fastest player in Asia, the first ever $1 million Japanese player, Vic Law, one of their top import players. And again, he'll have a big say here to what happens tonight. Well, the other player in the starting lineup, no doubt we're going to see Shutahara, number 31, the Japanese national team player. Gavin Edwards, also naturalized Japanese player too. originally from the United States. And the final starter, number 33, John Moody, the big man. Well, there is their coach, John Patrick, for many years. Now, he played basketball here in Japan. In 2006, he was the head coach of Alvak Tokyo. Before returning to Germany with his family, where for many years he led MRP Riesen Liversberg, but has now returned to Japan in fine form. Well, now we're going to look at the starting lineups for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. And, I got to ask the question here, how many Kai Soto fans do we have here in the building tonight? Well, there is the big man, number 11, Kai Soto, the NLEX Road Warrior. And again, Dwayne Evans, the big man, played many years in the Basketball Champions Leagues, as did number 8, Kerry Blackshear. Now, there is their head coach, Nick Milling, a former player in the French Pro A League, also coached, but also played briefly here in Japan as well. Well, this is going to be one hell of a game between these two teams. I mean, no doubt the action between them is going to be high-flying. There are 3 referees for tonight's game. We're live here in the Funabashi Arena, just outside the capital city of Tokyo here in Japan. Well, Julius Zuleta is watching from Tanai Rizal. Go Hiroshima. Jeffrey Estacio says Monster Kai, and Goddell Irwin says let's go Kai. Well, again, please let us know. There are your starting lineups. Gavin Edwards will be matching up with Kerry Blackshear. John Mooney will take on Kareem Soto. But let us know, where are you watching? Rame Ritual, thank you very much, my friend. Salamapo. Well, I know we have a lot of Filipino basketball fans watching, so wherever the Filipinos in the world are watching this game, magandang araw, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, or magandang gabi. Wherever you're watching, welcome. This is B.LEAGUE Basketball. Hiroshima Dragonflies will be taking on Chiba Jets, Game 1 of the playoffs. Well, tempo is going to be key in this game between these two. Yuki Togashi will be the X factor in the backcourt as Julius Asala in the shout-out. Welcome, my friend. And shout-out to Gab Espinosa Pongos and Ryan Chiefe watching from Pasig City. Let's get this party started. It will be Hiroshima Dragonflies' first possession. Well, defensively, one of the reasons, Kai Soto in the lane, try to throw it down, but he gets fouled. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Kareem. Well, that's a simple pick and roll, but Kai Soto's got to throw that down and get the and one. I mean, he's got to finish that one, averaging 9.5 points per game this season. 21 games he's played for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, and also just under 7 rebounds. So, Geronimo Nunez watching from Macau City. Red Wenner, thank you very much for your kind words. And Vic Galpad watching from Cebu, Philippines. Thank you to Mel Jolan and Adriel Gabriel watching from Dubai. These are the current viewers on the live Facebook stream. Soto a little bit short on the second free throw. One of the things that makes Chiba Jets such a dangerous team is they know how to move the ball effectively. Goes in the lane, gets rejected. Well, Kai Soto set Pa'alam, but the mid-range easily tucked away by Vic Law. Soto, block shot there, great ribbon section, but the Russian Dragonflies unable to come up with the loose ball. Trying to make something out. Another block shot. Well, we've got a block party on both ends of the floor. Shikahara just playing defensive insurance policy here for the Chiba Jets. As Shikahara said, this is my house. Not quite too much of a block, not quite compared to Kai Soto's, but nonetheless. Black shit, throw about taking the three-pointer. Step back to mid-range. Nobody going in for offensive rebounds. This is where Kai Soto can make himself more of a dominant player if he gets more second chances. Defensively matching up here with Mooney. Penetration to pick out Shikahara. Now he does like to take the three-pointer. 8 seconds here for Togashi. They'll turn it over now. Hiroshima don't have numbers here. Go in the lane, followed by Blackshear. Offensive rebound. He'll go up, and again, Vic Law. I mean, look at the defensive presence. Chiba Jets getting back into their own paint. How can they capitalize? Law pulls up for a three-pointer. Takes it. Nails it. Good start here for the Chiba Jets. Jets setting a record this season here in the B-League. 24 consecutive wins. The very best record. Soto looking for a handoff now. Marshall pulls up for a deep dagger. Drills that one right to the bottom of the net. That's a tough three-pointer. Again, now to Suji. Just finds the bottom of the net. Running off full screen, trying to find a little bit of space here. Nowhere to go, too much rim protection. 4 seconds left. Tagashi puts a little floater way off the mark. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Solid defense coming from the Hiroshima Dragonflies, but excellent use of Kerry Blackshear and Kai Soto for the rim protection. So currently, Jojo Fernandez watching from Pangasinan City. Amalos Luis Dialogo watching from Cavite, Philippines. Godala Irwin, shout out to Ryan Sodervon, Washington, United States. These are on the Facebook live stream, excuse me. Suchi made his last three. Yeah, and he makes another one. Maybe feeling confidence early on here could be the difference. And the Hiroshima, the 8th seed here, they got into the B-League playoffs due to being the wildcard team. Ira pulls up in the mid-range. Back iron. Kyrene with the rebound. Expectations on Kai Soto. Yeah, the Philippines, basketball nation. Basketball is a matter of life and death, but Enzo Flojo, the hoop nut, will say, well, to be honest, it's more important than that. So naturally, there's a lot of expectations on Kai Soto to one day maybe get to the NBA, but at the moment, must cut himself here in the B-League. The B-League, one of the top professional basketball leagues here in international hoops. Well, looking at the live stream that we have here on the YouTube, we have DeAndre Buchanan watching from Chicago. Obviously a big Chicago Bulls fans. Again, now just looking at the live chat. Again, let us know, who are you supporting in this game? Are you supporting Hiroshima Dragonflies, or are you supporting the Chiba Jets? B-League playoff basketball. There is head coach John Patrick for the last decade. The head coach of MRP Riesen-Leversburg in Germany, making it to 2 Champions League Final Fours in Europe. Nick Milley, the head coach, the American, also cut his worth as a professional player here in Japan and in France. Coached briefly in the French Pro A, one of the top leagues in European basketball. Baseline ball hit of Dragonflies. Blackshear. Space 3. That's going to be the 3rd tray ball. Hiroshima coming out with a lot of confidence. Kerry Blackshear last season playing in the Turkish Basketball Super League for Galatasaray. Yeah, it really is loving life here in Japan's B-League. Step through, goes in the top one. Can't get it. Blackshear with a rebound. Maybe the size, the physicality. Kai Soto's just run the length of the floor. They don't get the ball to him. That's going to kill the confidence. Big, he makes the effort. Blackshear down the middle. Kicks out. On 3. Goes up by Evans. Making number 4. And at the moment, Hiroshima coming out like a house on fire. Well, shout out to Pat Basilides, excuse me. And happy birthday to LA Basketball Tikimo. Welcome, everybody. Shot again. Chiba Jets trying to get high percentage looks. Go baseline. It's out to Mooney. Mooney takes a long one. Can't get another rebound. Hiroshima with a chance to make this possibly a double-digit lead. Also give Soto. Another kick out. Another three-pointer. Make it 5! Hiroshima Dragonflies blazing their way from the perimeter. This time it's Ryo Terashima from downtown. 11-point lead to the Dragonflies. Wide open in the post. Look at the Bolton. They go to Vic Moore on the perimeter. He tries to look for it. Can't get it. Blackshear with the rebound. Terashima looking to push the momentum. Sato sets a box screen down. Tries to lob. Kyrie again. Just can't contain it. Good defense. John Mooney. Okay, Soto's got to be tough here. He's got to cement the ball. He's got to want it. We're going to the Facebook live chat. Shout out to Anel Yusto watching from Bohol, and Gary Sayaogan, Lucas Edwin, and Checking Veggie watching from Canada. Five minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hiroshima with 5 3-pointers at the moment. And he's back to Blackshear. Finds Kyrie Soto with the throwdown, and it is Uwiya na time. Anang oras na ngayon. I'll tell you, it is Kai Soto's time. Playoff time, baby. You gotta feed the big man. You gotta build his confidence. Chiba go for another 3. This time it drops. It's gonna do that on much needed confidence. Downtown by Christmas Smith. There's nowhere to go. It's going to be a traveling violation. Sloppy basketball. The kind of stuff they wanted here. Well, we got Mackie Tolentino on the Facebook live chat, watching from Dubai, supporting Kaiju. Hiroshima making an early change as Isaiah Murphy checks into the game for the Dragonflies. And shout out to Fair Prince. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, everybody. Chiba getting another look as Gavin Edwards tries a 3. Again, back-to-back triples by the Jets. They gotta see their way into this game, trying to build their confidence as much as possible. Blackshear's playing the center role. Hiroshima looking a little bit uncomfortable with the ball in his hands. Evans down here to Blackshear. Harry turning one-legged fadeaway, can't get it. Now Chiba with a chance to push this one. Go for another 3. Make it 3 in a row, and again it is rated 3-pointers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sandali wait a moment. Let me tell you, masama ang panahon. The weather is bad. Sana umalan. It is gonna rain here today, baby. We got a combined total of 8 3-pointers already here in the first quarter between the Chiba Jets and the Hiroshima Dragonflies. This is playoff basketball. Well, Nick Milling's team did have a 13-point lead. They got a cool timeout here at the moment, but let me tell you, he's just saying to his players, "My problema ako." We got a problem at the moment. Well, shout out to Holly Reyes and Malaki Titico. Again, I'll do my very best to get as many shout-outs to as many people. I'm going to be looking back and forth on both the YouTube and the Facebook live chat. Well, thank you, Salamat Hali Reyes. Again, this is going to be an exciting matchup. Many people would imagine coming into this game that the Chiba Jets would be able to just roll over the Hiroshima Dragonflies. But, you know, credit to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. You know, they've got a good, decent team with some great individuals. It's just a matter of being able to compete with the B.LEAGUE's top teams. 13-point lead has been cut down to 4. Trying to go for a handoff here. Chiba's defense. Break it down. There's the penetration. Goes into the fiddle. Should have gone in with his left hands. Went with the right-handed layup and just put a little bit too much mustard on that one. In the end, Chiba go for 1-1. Can Hiroshima capitalize? Numbers in transition. Another three-pointer. Boy, he's fouled in the process. Counted! Salamat Belanel. Oh, no, excuse me, no. Salamat Naoto Suji. Wow. Uiana. One more time. Are you kidding me? Well, Hindi ko alam. I don't know, but he says, Walang anuman. You are welcome. A chance to make this a 4-point play. Good shooting so far. 6 3-pointers here in the first quarter from the Hiroshima Dragonflies. At the moment, we're having a bit of a, I don't know if anybody's staying up to watch the Golden State Warriors, but Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry really struggled in Game 6 from the perimeter. I think both Steve Kerr and Darvin Ham could look at these two teams and think, hey, we need some perimeter shooters. I mean, they are flying with the three-pointers, left, right, and center. The Flyers with an 8-point lead. They've led by as many as 13. That's a penetration, a teardrop. Oh, disappointing there by Hiroshima. Nobody goes in for an offensive rebound. Go baseline here. Nick Mayo into the game to play the center role. Here's the cross court. Smith's made 1 3. Can he make another one? Make it number 10. 6 for the Dragonflies, 4 for the Jets. I mean, it is a cookout at the moment. Kumakai and Co with this cookout. Give me some Jolly B. Trying to go back door here. Hiroshima leading by 5 points. Mayo, baseline, one more pass. 3 seconds left. Has to take a tough fadeaway. Almost got it. Well, it was a very well-defended offense there, but the Jets go for another 3-pointer. They can't get it. That's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be possession to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, again, I got to ask some questions. So we got a lot of Basel fans out here. Basel fans watching this live stream. Are you ready for the 2023 FIBA World Cup? We're going to be in Indonesia, Okinawa, Japan, and Manila in Gilas, Filipinas. First of all, shout out to Tropan Maki official watching from New York, Cubao. Welcome, my friend. Again, if you're a fan of FIBA basketball, I mean, I love FIBA basketball. Who are you going to be watching besides your own country at this summer's FIBA World Cup? I know we got Gilas fans here, but Gilas will be playing against Italy, Angola, and the Dominican Republic. Another 3. Are you kidding me? What is going on? 7 threes here in the first quarter. Somebody call the fire department. The Hiroshima Dragonflies, they are on fuego at the moment. 7 3-pointers, make it 11 for these two teams. Can it be 12? Chiba getting good looks, but just can't finish it. Hiroshima still with an 8-point lead. Can they battle back? Can they make it double digits? Black sheep down the middle. Yeah, made the pass way too late. Turns it over. Smith in transition, looking to go all the way. Goes up and uses the backboard effectively. Well, Boba Zero said he is going to be supporting Greece, the Greek freak. Ariel Del Moro. There's a little teardrop, too much on it again. Hiroshima not getting good looks inside the paint. It's all one-on-one basketball. And when they open up shots on the perimeter, they look a little bit more comfortable. Smith looking for an isolation now. 6 seconds here in the first quarter. There's a step back. There's a three-pointer. So get it, Mayer with a rebound. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, the Hiroshima Dragonflies, 7 3-pointers. of their 25 points. They have a slender lead here against the B-League's best team of the regular season, the CHIBA Jets. Well, shout out to La Shelter. Welcome. And again, if you want to shout out, let me know. I'm going to be going back and forth between the YouTube and the Facebook live streams. We're being streamed here on both Facebook and YouTube. Well, CHIBA Jets selling this crowd out. Oh, it's very interesting because, you know, one thing the CHIBA Jets have done a good job this year is making great defense, of course, or playing great defense, but, you know, 7 3-pointers they've given up. And some of these are very tough contested shots, but the other question is, how long can this keep going for Hiroshima Dragonflies? You know, with the size they have, Kerry Blackshear, Nick Mayo, and Kareem Soto, you got to think they got to use a little bit more post play. Oh, Ako Lang To watching from Mexico. Welcome. And thank you to Jograd Kapisote. I am from the United Kingdom. I grew up in London, City of London. Second quarter underway, 6-point lead, but again, good defense. Blackshear with the hands, 4-on-2 here. Blackshear all the way, contact, doesn't get nothing there, no call. Now the Jets with a chance to capitalize. Counter attack here from CHIBA. Smith, he's a pump fake, tries to go down the lane. Again, another turnover. Isaiah Murphy unable to keep the ball in bound. That's going to be a sideline ball here to CHIBA Jets, trailing by 6 points here in the second quarter. Remember, CHIBA, as we mentioned, made history this year by going on the longest winning run in B-League history. 24 games in a row they won. Finishing the regular season with the best record under the helm of that man, John Patrick. And shout out to Lina Banchicha, I apologize. Watching from Hong Kong, Leho. Thank you, Salamat Jograb Kabisote. Mag-aaral ng Tagalog ngayon. Mahilig ako sa Pilipinas. Well, shout out to Vladimir Valdez from Simi Valley, California. Again, Basel fans, let us know, where are you watching right now? Which team are you supporting? I know we have a lot of Kababayan fans in here who are supporting Hiroshima Dragonflies because of Kareem the Dream Soto, Kaiju, who's currently on the bench. Well, Clock Sam, Kai is just taking his breathing. Now, Kai Soto plays 20 minutes a game. Trying to rotate the bigs as much as possible. But do we have any CHIBA Jet fans here in the live YouTube stream? Let me know. Remember, this game is being streamed live on YouTube and on the B-League Facebook. This is game one between CHIBA Jets, the best team in the B-League, versus the 8th seed HIROSHIMA DRAGONFLIES, qualifying for the playoffs through the wildcards. Big Law doesn't get the three-pointer. The ball is on the ground, so an out-of-bounds violation, so HIROSHIMA will get the ball back. You see both teams living and dying from the perimeter. Now, one thing about John Patrick's style of coaching that I saw when he was coaching in Germany here in the Basketball Champions League is that he is a defensive-minded coach. His teams are renowned for just non-stop hard work on the defensive collective effort, that is. Actually getting a handoff. Dragonflies with a slender 6-point lead now. Go for another three. They can't get this one. A little bit cold. Nick Mayo putting his hand in the cookie jar and just giving it a little bit of mayonnaise. It just rolls its way into the bucket. There's a big pop. They almost turned over, but Dick Lord just coming up with a loose ball. Let's go baseline. Follow up. Count it! And we'll go to free throw line here for the three-point play. And John Moody, that is why you go in for second chances. I mean, Vic Law puts up a prayer baseline. And then you got HIROSHIMA trying to box out Moody. Maybe Kerry Blackshear. This is probably where Nick Milling needs to bring Kai Soto back in the game. It's a battle against three bigs here for CHIBA Jets. You got Gavin Edwards, Moody, and Vic Law all on the court here for the CHIBA Jets. Makes a three-point play, cutting it down to a 5-point ball game. CHIBA slowly but surely trying to chip into the deficit. HIROSHIMA a little bit colder in the early starts. Blackshear having to bring the ball up. He's not by Gavin Edwards. There's another three. In the corner, way too much on it. This is where, of course, HIROSHIMA need to find other ways to get themselves in the game. 7 3-pointers in the first quarter at the moment. 0 for 3 from the perimeter here in the second. Jets patiently building their offense up. So Gashi, mid-range, takes it, back iron, can't get it. Blackshear secures the rebound. Murphy's going to get called for a trapping violation. Just saving basketball here from the Dragonflies. Again, the reliance on the backcourt has once been an issue for Nick Milling's team. I mean, really HIROSHIMA out there on the floor. He needs to stand with a bit more authority when he's playing the point guard role. Blackshear at times having to bring the ball up. In the lane, throws it down. Bakitka Nandito, why are you here? I think the officials just giving a warning there to the CHIBA Jets when they score a basket. Make sure to leave the ball alone. That is not an issue they want to deal with early on. Well, Murphy getting called the back screen there. I mean, Kerry Blackshear, no communication whatsoever. And that's just too easy from the CHIBA Jets. I mean, Blackshear's got to make a decision. Tell him the back pick's coming. Switch it, bump it, something. But Vic Law should not have a wide open dunk like that. Soto back into the game. Handoff now. Takes the screen. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but it was a pass or a shot, but it was a poor offense yet again. Moody pulls up from mid-range. Takes it, nothing but net. Now it's a 1-point ball game. And HIROSHIMA, one of the failures on offense at the moment defensively, looking very vulnerable against the CHIBA Jets. Blackshear throwing down to Soto. Soto pump faking. An offensive foul is going to be called against Kerry Blackshear. So it's just mistake after mistake at the moment. Now watch Blackshear. She's going to get called for the illegal screen against Yuki Togashi. But again, that's what you want to see from the offense. Throw the ball to Kai Soto. Let him go to work in the post. Too many times he runs around the offense and he doesn't get a ball touch. Give Kai the ball. Make the defense collapse. Very uncanny turnover there from the Chiba Jets. They've done a great job of getting back in this game by moving the ball effectively, but in that case, it's a turnover. There's a chance to retake the lead. One-point lead to the Dragonflies. Actually looking for a penetration. And again, carrying violation, and it's not good for the confidence of the Hiroshima Dragonflies in the backcourt. Can't take care of the basketball. Again, Kai Soto. Again, this is where I got to credit Kai Soto. I know he gets a lot of criticism, but the last two offenses, he has posted up and cemented good position. And that offense said they failed to get the ball to him. There's another wide open three. Hara takes it, can't get it. Kyrie with the rebound. Comes into the game, trying to push the tempo. One ball screen, behind Dwayne Evans. And the shot clock. Over another three. Can they make it number 8? Yes, they can. Again, they are living and dying by the perimeter. Well, the three-point shots are going to be what's going to get this team over the final hurdle. And they got to make sure they make offenses when they get high percentage looks. Moody's wide open. She could go for another three. Can't get it. Green badly, but Moody gets it. Hara wide open one more time. This is last one. Still can't get it. That's going to go out of bounds. That will be Chiba Jets ball. Well, in that case there, Chiba Jets showing a lot of heart and desire, not giving up and going for every single second chance. As Christopher Smith checks back into the game here for the Jets. Well, I think the officials have just been told that the last possession did come off the Chiba Jets. I think they're going to review this one. Now, Basel fans, we have currently 2,500 people watching live on YouTube. Let us know again, where are you watching, who you're supporting, and what your full name is. We'll give you a shout out. It's very tough there, but I think that does come off of Gavin Edwards. Maybe it does. But the head coach's challenge has been used by Nick Milling. Remember, each coach is allowed one head coach challenge. Milling is going to use this one. Well, great decision by Milling is now to be possession overturned. Back to Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, 4-point lead to the Dragonflies. 5:39 to go here in the second quarter. B-League playoff basketball, game 1. Kerry Blackshear, Kai Soto, Dwayne Evans all on the floor, along with HIROSHIMA. Well, thank you to Fritz, Daryl, Lerona. Thank you for the kind comments, my friend. And hello to Ako Langto. Hello. Namaste. Shout out to Bernie Villaluna. Thank you for your kind words. Fritz, Daryl, Lerona, you're also a great fan as well. Thank you. Salamat po. Take the roll here. Well, Kai Soto wide open. Don't get the ball to him. Good offensive rebound by Blackshear. Blackshear putting too much on it. But you got to feel for Kai Soto, who's wide open under the basket. Again, they don't get the ball to him. backdoor and against another costly turnover here. Yeah, was trying to go give and go with Christopher Smith, but just one too many passes in that case. Again wide open. Now they get the ball to him. This is where he's got to isolate. What a pass by Kai Soto. And again, the offensive rebound by Black Shear. Sounds like a Gam one. But again, that's much better from Kai Soto. Got the ball in the post. Now, I think they're trying to say offensive interference, so it should be a basket counted. But what I like about the offense, when Kai got it in the post, he's in a back down post position. A simple little Karl Malone, mailman-esque bounce pass. Watch here. There, that's what you like to see from a big man. I know there's expectation on Kai to go one-on-one, but when he makes those passes, that's what you want to see. Well, we got a timeout now. Shout out to Mark Arvin Chanko. Welcome, my friend. And shout out to Scram Brands. Fritz Darrow Lerona. You will see me in the Philippines. Let's meet up and have some Jollibee. Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. Well, shout out to John Diaz as well. If you want a shout out, please just let us know here. I'll do my best to give everybody a shout out. And thank you to Renzi Cruz, Salamapo. Shout out to Joma Tanke and Keyshawn Hawkins watching from New Jersey. Shout out to you, my brother. Like I said, I'll do my best to keep track of everybody. James Kadayong says, "Go Hiroshima." And Anime Chido Uiana. I love that phrase. I learned that phrase from playing 3-on-3 basketball here in London with my Filipino friends. They would always say, "Uwi na." Not when I would make it, because I don't make layups. I was thinking about becoming a builder one day, because I shoot so many bricks to build a new home. Probably a couple of homes for that matter. 2 free throws come to Kerry Blackshear. One of the top players here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Rookie season in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. As I mentioned, last year I had the honor of commentating him in the Basketball Champions League when he played for Turkish Giants Galatasaray, making it to the round of 16 for his teammates with Devon Kumpasel and D-Bus. Back to a 6-point lead here for Hiroshima. 4:50 to go in the second quarter as Nick Mayo checks back into the game. Bernie Villaluna, Salamapo. I love that stuff. Deep three, yeah, no good. Chiba, they taking one too many perimeter shots. Trying to orchestrate something with the penetration. Maybe tries to fire in. Again, front iron. Mayo with a rebound. Hiroshima with a chance here. Shout out to John Wilson Tan. Welcome, my friend, John Wilson Tan. Welcome to the YouTube live stream. Shout out to M. Santos as well. Welcome, everybody. Mabuti, Magaling, and Galingmo. You're all very great people watching. If you want to shout out, Sige Mauna na ako, I'll go ahead. Sideline ball here to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. As we mentioned, 4:17. With a small 6-point lead. They've led by as many as 13. Soto with a backdoor pass. He'll head 3-pointer. Doing a tough one, not get it. I'm not sure if Kai Soto got a tip on that one. I think he did so. Mabuti. I think that was on its way down already. Well, 8-point lead here to the Dragonflies. That was going to be pulled on the ground. It's only the 13th foul for Hiroshima. Well, shout out to Ilan Lumabos, welcome, and Ayo Prez from New York City, welcome. Mark Bailos as well. And Don Jim Limbaga. Sideline ball here to the CHIBA Jets. John Patrick probably not too worried. His team only trailing by 8 points, but there's another deep three-pointer. Struggled so far and continue to find it all cylinders. Goes out of bounds. That will be possession back to the Dragonflies. Shots to make this double-digit lead. They've led by 13 points. Are you kidding me? They called an illegal screen against Kai Soto. Well, let's see the replay. Watch Kai Soto. Is this a moving screen? Well, again, I have to agree with the referee. The problem is, Dwayne Evans just moves a little bit too early. You got to give Kai Soto just a little bit of time to set the screen before you move. But it's the right call. I agree. The referee got that one right. It is an illegal screen. Go in, draws a foul, so Vic Law will go to the free throw line. That's a mismatch against McMahon on the perimeter. So 2 free throws coming for Vic Law. That quick first step. No help side defense. It's smart here by the CHIBA Jets because Gavin Edwards comes out to the perimeter, which brings away Kai Soto. Of course, Kai can't leave him on the perimeter because Gavin Edwards, he can knock down a three-pointer. So maybe this could be a good defensive tactic for CHIBA. Get the ball to Vic Law, spread the floor, and let him go to work. Making both free throws, cutting it down a 6-point ball game. Potentially 2 possessions. 3:50 to go in the second quarter. Game 1 of the B.LEAGUE playoffs. Trying to build the momentum. Remember, they got no more fouls to give. There's the screen now. Soto. Long pass. Oh, baby! Uwiana! Salamat! Kai Soto! Kyrie with the alley-oop. Well, that's what you want to see from Kaiju. Elevation, setting those bull screens. Good defense. 10 seconds. On the shot clock. Gotta get something going now. Show me the replay, please. Mabuti. Magaling. Ang galing mo. Anong pagalang mo. Akosi Kai Soto with a throwdown, baby. That's what they want to see from Kareem. Another deep three by Togashi into the game. Cutting it down a 5-point ball game. That's what Yugi Togashi needs to deliver. That's going to be another turnover. Hiroshima choking under intense pressure. CHIBA Jets defense. Can they make this a 1-possession game? As Vic Law is definitely got it by Kai Soto. Togashi go and pick a pop. More pump fakes. Goes in the lane. Uncontested. And that is too easy. Now it's a 3-point ball game. Well, David Flores, we will see come August. And if I'm in Manila, I'll send you a Facebook inbox. But there you can see. There's a pump fake. Bringing Kaiji away. That's too easy. That's too uncontested. Defense needs to be a little bit more aggressive by the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, while we have this timeout again, we currently have 3,600 people watching live on YouTube. Let us know, where are you watching, which team you're supporting, and we'll try to give you a shout out. Shout out to Jeff Pakarat, Handle with Care, and shout out to IoPrez05. I gotta agree with you, Kai Soto might be better than Julius Randle. I like that one. And shout out to Jograd Kabisote. Now, do we have any TNT Tropangiga fans, any Ginebra fans, or any San Miguel Beermen, excuse me? Do we have any Pure Few fans as well? Maybe. NLEX Road Warriors, you never know. Well, it's now a 3-point deficit. Chiba Jets haven't been able to retake the lead here, but trailed by as many as 13 points. But again, haven't let the Hiroshima Dragonflies run away with this one. Well, shout out to Lisa Daniels watching from Austin, Texas. Welcome. Shout out to Nico Santos. Thank you very much, my friend. Here, Kai Soto to the bench. 3-point lead. Mayo tries to go pick and roll with Murphy. Kick out HIROSHIMA. Moves up to 15. Doesn't get it. Mayo gets the offensive rebound. That's much better. Just gets it to rattle in. 3-16 style. I like to see that by the Dragonflies going in for second chances with under 2 minutes and a 5-point lead. Unnecessary foul there. What a silly foul to give away. What's he thinking? Why? Hands all over him. The reason it's a silly foul because there's a little bit of dissent there, but there's no need to pick him up like that. Give yourself a little bit of space. Well, we got a Helsinki Seagulls fan here. Mark Edward Ramos. And let me tell you something. Rakastan Suomen Koripalloa. That means in Finnish, I love Finnish basketball. Helsinki Seagulls, what a team. Suomi, I love Finland, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. 2 free throws coming for Christopher Smith. We're going to give you some stats momentarily on how this game is going for these two teams. Well, Vic Law leading the scoring here for Chiba Jets, 11 points. Smith also, he's chipped in 9 with that free throw. Now to Suji, leading the way for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. He's 10 points so far. 3 out of 5 from the perimeter, but it's been that kind of game so far. And Rappy Adventure Canada watching from Toronto. Shout out to Tim Hortons. My parents live in Niagara Falls, Canada, another beautiful country. Jose Mafino watching in Sacramento, California. Welcome, my friend. Big-time Kings fan. Soto back in the game. Again, another post-up. They don't get the ball to him. Edwards goes for 3. Takes it, fires it, can't get it. And Edwards just keeping Kyrie off the rebounds. She tries to kick out, but he throws it away. There's too many turnovers here by the Chiba Jets for a team that's top of the B-League. Yeah, they gotta try and take care of the basketball. 1 minute left here. Potential 2 for 1 for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. He orchestrated good offense. There's a pick and roll. Soto looking for the post up. And Black Sheet, and that's a good play. Now, can they count it? I don't think so. No, I think the foul was on the ground, and that's going to be a baseline ball. But again, you got to love the post passing here by Kai Soto. And this is what he doesn't get enough credit for. Kai Soto has good vision. 2 times he's had a post up. 2 good passes.
選手交代千葉ジェッツ背番号14佐藤拓磨
Shutahara checking back as the game here for the CHIBA Jets. Here on the shot clock for HIROSHIMA. 7 now. Gotta get something going. Finds Blackshear. Down the lane finds Evans. Evans gets rejected. That's gonna go out of bounds. Well, suffocating defense coming by the CHIBA Jets. Sakuma Sato, look at the rejection. Not in my house. Get out of here. Seven seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Back to it. Togashi goes up, and that's too easy. No help side defense. 1 point lead to HIROSHIMA. Any more fouls, they'll go to the free throw line. Soto comes up with the ball screen, tries to split the defense, and that's just careless basketball. CHIBA, one last shot. Togashi throws it up. And it's not going to count. But it's a very poor way to end the second quarter. HIROSHIMA's backcourt looking very vulnerable, and at times looking very nervous. Really needs to use the size, the physicality to try and battle this game. But at the moment, HIROSHIMA have a 1 point lead. Well, basketball fans, wherever you are watching currently here in the world, magandang araw, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, and magandang gabi. Wherever you are watching this game, it is halftime. Go get a drink. Umiinom ako ng kape. Kumakain ako ng Jollibee for the next 20 minutes. Let me tell you right now, I am in London. Masama ang panahon. It is bad weather, so may problema ako. Well, go get some of the weed. Go get some of the drink. We'll be back for the second half in just under 20 minutes. B.LEAGUE Basketball Playoffs, Game 1. CHIBA Jets hosting the HIROSHIMA Dragonflies. Tsuki Togashi versus Kareem Kai Soto. Welcome back, Basel fans. Second half here of the playoff fixture between CHIBA Jets and Hiroshima Dragonflies. Here are the highlights from the first half. Well, while we watch these highlights, we're going to read off some of the stats to you, how this game has gone so far at the moment for the CHIBA Jets. They are being led from the points by Vic Law and Smith. Combined total of 21 points. Also, Mooney has 5. Yuki Tsugashi also relatively quiet first half for Yuki Tsugashi. Now Tosuji leading the way for Hiroshima Dragonflies. He has 10 points. Kerry Blackshear, he's chipped in 5. Kai Soto, Kyreem with 3 rebounds and 7 points. He averages 9 points per game and 6 rebounds. So not far away from getting to his averages. 6 points here from Ryo Terushima. I mean, they have shot the ball very well from the perimeter. Hiroshima Dragonflies, 8 for 13 from downtown. CHIBA Jets, 6 for 20. It's a 1-point lead to the Dragonflies. They had the 8th seed here in the B.LEAGUE playoffs. Remember, they got in here due to being in the strongest conference of getting the wild card, along with the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Bobby Ray Parks Jr., member of the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins as well. Well, Basel fans, we will try to give you a shout out here as much as possible. I'm going to be looking at both the Facebook and the live YouTube streams. So if you want a shout out, let us know where you're watching. If I don't get a shout out to you, please make sure you also subscribe to the B.LEAGUE on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Well, here was the follow-up by Nick Mayo. That was one of the few field goals they were able to get in the latest stages of the second quarter. But it's been the backcourt that's been disappointing here by Hiroshima. Too many turnovers and have cost them. Well, thank you, James Kadayong. Thank you so much for your kind words. Salamat po. Mahilig ako sa Pilipinas. And I have to say as well, marami akong kaibigan ng Pilipinas. I've got a lot of Filipino friends here in London. Shout out to Alexis Bernardo and shout out to Kevin Pone watching from Aklan. And shout out to Galano Mark Anthony. James Kadayong watching from Caloocan, Pilipinas. And shout out to Lance Dadag. There are the stats we mentioned. 8 for 13 for the perimeter by Hiroshima Dragonflies. 6 for 20, 30% from the CHIBA Jets. Rebounding is relatively equal between these two teams. Kai's stats, as we mentioned. So, Brindel Dorias asked, what are Kyreem's stats? Kai Soto has 7 points, 3 rebounds. Remember, he averages 9.5 points per game, just under 7 rebounds. So, I'm interested to see how Kai plays out the rest of this game. Personally, I feel when Kai gets touches in the offense, he makes things happen. Good passer. Vic Law, you can see leading the scoring. As we mentioned, perimeter shooting has been the difference in this game between these two teams. Well, to Alexis Bernardo, you said thank you to me, so I'm going to say back to you, walang anuman. You are welcome, my friend. Anong pagalam mo? Ako si Josh Bet. Shout out to Archivo Desquitado. You are most welcome, Brindel Doria. Shout out to Abba in Saudi Arabia. And to DM Production. Welcome, everybody. Well, thank you. Salamat Lin Laciores. Sorry if I butchered your name. Shout out to Princess Libres. Rod Joss. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to take that as a compliment. So thank you. Weclado Vlog. Shout out. James Magnaye and Jerry Flores. Happy Mother's Day to your wife, Apple Flores, watching from Christchurch in New Zealand. Welcome. Piro Cameron, your head coach of the New Zealand Tall Blacks, used to play against my dad here in the British Basketball League. Great coach and also a former great player. Played in the United Kingdom in the British Basketball League for the current Cheshire Phoenix, but they were known as Chester Jets back then. Shout out to Mark Lester Satanta. And shout out to A Minute with Juanito. Shout out to everybody. Salamat Sweet Music TV. And shout out to Jelma Gallo. Arlene Verdejo, salamat po, and shout out to Ronald, Lastrilla. And we're on our way now. There's Kerry Blackshear. 1 point lead. Kairim, Kaiju, Kai Soto. Oh, Rodya Salamat. You're the best, man. Mabuti. Angaling mo, Rusjud. Guy that loves potato? Yes, I will. I'll see you there, baby. Well, Soto trying to get things going early on here in the offense. Remember, 7 points and 3 rebounds. Blackshear getting caught in a double team. 6 here on the clock. Blackshear. Another double team. Good help side. Another 3. 3 is up. No good. Both Evans and Soto couldn't contest for an offensive rebound. It's going to be committed. It's going to be against HIROSHIMA. So a minute with Juanito. Akosi Jobet. I like that. That's my Filipino name. Hopefully there's not too much of a serious injury there, but we'll find out momentarily. Well, Lucio watching from Perias, Elas from Greece. Yasas tikanes filomu. Melaselenika. La trevo to basket eleniko. Well, Lucio watching from Greece. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. The home of Olympiakos in Perias. In Athens, there is a very vibrant, lovely Filipino community. I worked and lived in Greece for 6 months. We used to play basketball every Saturday at Agia Paraskevi with the Filipino community in Athens. Well, shout out to Vigas John Pigon. Welcome, my friend. Well, he's going to have to leave the game because it is a... He has hit the ground there. So Ryo Terashima, we'll see how it plays out if he has to come back. I think they just need to take precautions. There's no concussion there for Terashima. So in the backcourt, they're currently going to have now Tsuji and Toshiki Kamisawa in the backcourt here. So shout out to Omli Mali. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your kind words. Slight delay in game. I think they just need to review what's actually happened here. So the foul still stands against Terashima, even though he did get injured. Well, Hector Pontino watching from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And like I said, all the comments, I'm a big Kai Soto fan. I've always been a Kai Soto fan when I saw him play with AJ Adu at the FIBA Asia Under-18 Championship. You know, I think, you know, naturally, there's always going to be expectations on it. But I think he's going to be a great player. He needs time and he needs patience with everyone he works with. But, I really think he's a good kid. Step back from by Gavin Edwards. Can't get it. Kyrie with a big rebound. I think Kai Soto heard what I said. It was like, listen, I'm getting rebound number 4 on that one. Shout out to Danny Renato. This is where the offense for HIROSHIMA gets a little bit very fluid. There's not a lot of movement. You know, the thing I would always say, if I'm HIROSHIMA Dragonflies, I want one post entry in every offense. It doesn't mean it has to be a post option one-on-one, but if the ball goes inside, you make the defense shift, you can kick it back out, you can go one-on-one, you can dish it up, but there's too much passing here from the backcourt. Sometimes it's just a little bit too sloppy. Evans with the penetration behind the back pass, and again, Kai Soto. Well, it's the right idea. Soto's got to be ready for that one. Again, defensively, they're going to have to make up for this. Shout out to Raymond Dadula watching from Chicago. Big time Bulls fan, the Windy City. At the moment, we're live here just outside of Tokyo. 1 point lead to the Dragonflies. Turn over now. We got options. It's a smooth transition there by HIROSHIMA. Kick in the corner again. No wide open look. Chiba's good defense, making it tough for Hiroshima. This is where Kai's got to post up now. And the bastards got to go up with it. Yeah, can't get it. That's just a poor offense. No spacing, no fluidity. Chiba had the chance to retake the lead here. They haven't led since the early moments. Togashi, deep shot. Got it! Big time shot by Yuki Togashi-san. Arigato gozaimasu. Well, that now gives a 2-point lead here to the Chiba Jets. Here's the ball screen. But again, you know, Kai's rolled to the basket. You've got to give the ball to Kai Soto. Kai Soto sets a beautiful ball screen, and they don't get the ball to him. You know, if you throw the lob high enough, he's going to be in the post one-on-one or wide open under the basket. But that's what I'm talking about. Hiroshima Dragonflies offense, it's so much centered around the backcourt. They've got to share the basketball, get everybody involved. It's too much one-on-one. Another penetration. Very well defended. Black shit, 6 seconds, 0 on the shot clock. Suffocated defense. Hiroshima choking under intense pressure. Moody under the basket, and he throws it down with a little two-handed jam. Four-point lead to the Jets, the greatest team in the B-League this year. 24 consecutive victories, setting a B-League record. Black shit, nowhere to go, finding Evans. No identity here for the Dragonflies. 6 seconds. Again, another legal screen. And that's just a very careless play by Kai Soto. Didn't need to move whatsoever. It's only his second personal foul, but he will go to the bench. Soft turnover there from the Chiba Jets, but you know, both teams at times are very good basketball teams. They played great seasons this year. Well, they've had a good season this year. But at times, you know, they're just making very uncharacteristic plays. Confidence is the issue here for the Dragonflies at the moment. Spacing in their offense. Now they're taking Kai out of the game. They brought Isaiah Murphy in just to maybe give them a little bit more space, but see how this plays out. There's the penetration. Murphy doesn't go for the three-pointer. Again, goes in for the wild shot. Gets his own loose ball. Tries to go up. Gets rejected. There's a wide open look, and the layup is going to be beautifully tucked away. Shikahara, and we got a timeout now. Chiba Jets lead by 6 points. And it is becoming a disaster here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. I mean, if they're taking shots like that, Chiba Jets are going to run away with this game. Well, Basel fans in the live YouTube and Facebook chat, where are we watching at the moment? I know we got fans all over the world, but please let us know, where are you watching this game? Are you watching in Pilipinas? Are you watching in Europe, Africa, Asia, or the Americas? Let us know. We'll try and give you a shout out. 6-point deficit. Hiroshima Dragonflies haven't been able to get anything during the third quarter. Kerry Blackshear at the 5, Isaiah Murphy in the backcourt, along with HIROSHIMA. Well, now Tosuji, excuse me. HIROSHIMA, she's back in the game. Blackshear, bit of time and space. Nowhere to go. Another turnover, and it is becoming a disaster here for the Dragonflies. CHIBA Jets defense. Too much to handle at the moment. Tsugashi stepped that three-point. He's fouled in the process. And that's going to be 3 free throws to Yuki Tsugashi. Defensively, it's becoming a capitulation for Hiroshima. Tsugashi's gonna have to step up and make his free throws again. As the great Rasheed Wallace would say, the bull don't lie. But in this case, it's telling lies because Yuki Tsugashi usually is a hell of a free throw shooter, averages 14 points per game. Well, I notice we have some fans watching from Vietnam. Xin chào. Đội đến là Josh, đội you Vietnam. Well, Jack Lord watching from Da Nang. Vợ của anh sống ở Đà Nẵng, Bắc Trà My, Quảng Nam. Seven-point deficit now. Nowhere to go. Evans putting up a circus shot, counted, and he gets the M1. Something that is ooh and nah. That's the kind of shot you go up. I mean, look at this. Something out of nothing. Maybe he gets away with an offensive foul, but puts it up and ooh and nah. Are you kidding me? Gavin Edwards trying to say that there was a push-off there. That should be an offensive foul. Now, I'm thinking he might have a case. Well, now Francis B. watching from Christchurch in New Zealand. Evans. Interesting fact about Dwayne Evans. In 2018, he played for the head coach, John Patrick of CHIBA Jets. So the other team's coach, John Patrick, was Evans' coach in 2018, and they made it to a Basel Champions League Final Four in Athens. In the end, they came in 4th place, but what a season that was for John Patrick and Dwayne Evans. As Evans goes in, that's too easy. And the defense just a little bit too soft here from Hiroshima. 6-point deficit. Murphy finds a bit of time and space. Finds Evans, tries to throw it down, but good defense by Moody. In the lane again. You got to go to the three-point line. The free throw line, excuse me. Look at the three-point play. And the Jets are just running away with this. I'd say maybe there's a little bit of contact there, but, you know, defensively, Hiroshima. Now it's a 9-point ball game. There's a question we asked in the first quarter without the perimeter shooting. You know, where is Hiroshima's offensive coming? Mayo just gives that one a bit of mayonnaise with a throwdown. Just something they need at the moment. Get them going, build the confidence. Because you gotta look at these players. It's almost like they're saying, "Wala akong ginagawa," like they're not doing anything. Hiroshima's gotta have the belief that Hara pulls up, deep three, front iron, an offensive rebound. Finally, Dragonflies secure the board. Trailing by 7 points. It's got to be a foul there against Gavin Edwards, surely. It's going to be an elbow to the face, I believe. Now they're going to review this because they're going to see if it's going to need to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. So for those that watch NBA basketball, you'd have something called the flagrant foul. Now because the B-League falls under the category of FIBA basketball, it's called an unsportsmanlike, which means if they upgrade this, if they find this foul to be dangerous, it's going to be 2 free throws and they're going to get the ball back. Shout out to Ray Layante. Thank you for your kind comment, my friend. Salamat po. Mahilig ako sa Pilipinas. Wow, regular foul. So no upgrade. So no free throws here. I notice we have some Ginebra fans here in the live chat. Do we have any TNT Tropang Giga fans in the house? You know, the team that won the championship? That's right. I know you Ginebra fans don't want to hear that. Shout out to TNT Tropang Giga, Josh and Shot Reyes, my friends. 7-point deficit. Game 1 here in the B-League playoffs. Go for a tough fadeaway. The shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. Murphy goes in, teardropping again, turns down the temperature, and maybe turns down the AC with that air ball. There's a deep one. Shooting. This has been very sloppy here. Foul is going to be committed. Well, that's the last team foul for CHIBA Jets. So any more fouls will be going to the free throw lines. I knew I was going to see it. Vladimir Valdez said, never say die. I knew we had Ginebra fans in here. You Ginebra fans, you're always giving me trouble online. You can never hide from me. You guys are everywhere. I see Ginebra fans in London all the time. And they say the same thing to me, never say die. And I just say, hashtag TNT, champions, baby. Seven-point deficit. There's a penetration. HIROSHIMA back to a plate. Goes up. Does it get the M1. The basketball refusing the laws of gravity. Not wanting to go in the basket. I mean, this is unlucky. That's a beautiful penetration. Dish off. Making the defense collapse. But he's got to make that one. Tries to cut this down to a 5-point ball game, but he just gets it the right later. This time, the bull is telling the truth. And this time, the bull is accepting and obeying the laws of basketball gravity. Goes straight into the rim. We haven't got to the free throw line many times in tonight, the Hiroshima Dragonflies. And that's 2 for 2 now. It's a 5-point deficit. I think the Hiroshima Dragonflies may think about bringing Jason Castro, Jimmy Alapag. It's a lineup just to give him a little bit of a 3-point presence. The big ball goes to the mid-range. Front iron can't get it. And now Hiroshima, we're trailing by 9. A chance to make this potentially a one-possession game. Here comes the double team. Somebody's wide open. Under the basket. Again, no foul. That should be an M1. Now it's a 3-point game. Coming off the bench, giving some good minutes. Oriol Sadohara. 2 back-to-back field goals. Another deep 3. CHIBA. Not a little bit cold here. Hiroshima potentially could tie the game up. Maybe make it a 1-point ball game. Mayo looking for a post-up against Smith. Spinning. Mayo bumping. Turns it over. To go over there again. They're refusing. Can't finish it. Sloppy basketball again from Chiba. Mayo had the three-pointer. Backdoor play one more time. Sato Hara. This guy is on fire right now. Salamat Belanel. Oh, no, excuse me. My apologies. Sorry. Salamat Rio Sadohara. There's the penetration. The no-look. Backdoor. Looking like Ranadel Ocampo, baby. Terrence Romeo pass coming from Nick Mayo. We got a bowl game. 1-point deficit. Timeout now here to Chiba Jets. Well, Rio Sadahara hasn't played at all so far here in the game, but coming into third quarter, if there's any comparison, if you watch the game, the FIBA World Cup game in 2006 in which Greece defeated USA when they had LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, there was one player for Greece that came in the third quarter and had 12 points against Dwight Howard, and that was what won them the game. Could Rio Sadahara be that X factor here tonight? Post up now, goes up, hits nothing, goes out of bounds. And again, this lineup here for the Dragonflies becoming the difference in this game. One-point deficit. Dragonflies on a bit of a run so far. 8-0 run. Can they retake the lead? Well, Coach Millie was wide open. And just saying to him, shoot the ball, you're wide open. Now, if that was Jimmy Alapag or Jason Castro, you know the jump shot would have been pulled up from the free throw line, but Hiroshima failing to capitalize. Tagashi pick and roll now, spinning, turning, goes up with it. Doesn't get the ad one, but Mooney will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. That's an excellently executed pick and roll to perfection, but Mooney doesn't get the finishing touch there. Mooney makes both free throws, securing it back to a 3-point lead. 1:26 to go here in the third quarter. Game 1 of the B-League playoffs. B-League's #1 Chiba Jets setting history. 24-game win streak against Hiroshima Dragonflies, getting into the playoffs with the wild card. Hiroshima kicking out to Mayo, 6 seconds. Mayo penetration, finds Blackshear. He gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. That's a much better offense coming from the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Simple penetration by Nick Mayo, slicing the defense with the bounce pass. We've got to compare the atmospheres in which Kerry Blashier was in last season when he played for Galatasaray in derby days against Fenerbahce, one of the biggest derbies in world basketball. Makes the free throw. Missed the second one. Again, you never want to look back in the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made your free throws. He's a crossover. Lord tries to bully his way in. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Vic Light. I thought they were going to call an and one there, but great defense by Sato Hara. Hands up. And that's the right call. That's a charge all day long. One minute to go here. Potential 2 for 1 for Hiroshima Dragonflies. Uses up the ball screen now. Pulls up mid-range. Doesn't get it. And that goes out of bounds, but that's going to be possession back to Chiba Jets. Well, the reason that's such a bad foul to give away, they were in the penalty, so it's going to be 2 free throws here for Chiba. Hara missed the second one. 3-point ball game, but now Hiroshima, they get a stop here. They can get one more shot regardless. Chiba will get the last possession here in the third quarter. So Chiba now just throws it away. It's sloppy backcourt basketball coming from Hiroshima Dragonflies. And this is going to be a problem for the confidence going into the fourth quarter. If the backcourt can't take care of the basketball, it's just going to cause all sorts of issues for them. Last possession, third quarter. 3-point lead to Chiba. B-League's best 24 winning game streak this season. Now, nowhere to go. Hara steps up, 3, doesn't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of third quarter, Chiba Jets, number 1 seed, hold on to a slender 3-point lead against Hiroshima Dragonflies. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a few seconds, but I'm going to ask the question again. Basel fans, we got 5,400 people watching. Where are you watching now? Are you watching in Japan, Gilas, Pilipinas? Jova is watching from the UK. Where in the UK, my friend? Are you watching in Africa? Are you watching in the Americas, in Europe? Let us know. But I see Jova says, shout out from the UK. Where I'm in London, my brother. Where are you? We'll be back in 2 minutes. So welcome back. Fourth quarter underway. Game one here. I've had the question, am I Australian or British? I am British. I have an Italian mother, and I grew up in an international American school here in London, so my accent is a strange one, but it is what it is. Chiba will get the first possession, leading by 3 points. Tagashi steps back, doesn't get it, an offensive rebound. Has a bully away, and the follow-up is good, and the one. And they'll go to the free throw line here to make this a 6-point lead. Well, when you have your last donut, somebody's got to cool box out, because Mooney just greets himself to a Krispy Kreme on that one. So shout out to Butch Costales, watching from Germany with his family. Mooney now with a chance. Orlando Magune watching from Sydney, Australia. G'day, mate. Evans trying to push the tempo here, going all the way. Evans looking like Dr. J in a Hiroshima Dragonflies jersey. Trying it back down to a 3-point ball game. Actually going pick and pop. Not a lot of luck from the perimeter. Even trying to isolate here against Blackshear. Well, Blackshear, good defense, good hands. Now a chance to cut this down to a 1-point ball game. Possibly tie the game up. Evans isolates, goes up. Sounds like a damn one, but he'll go to the free throw line. Shout out to Thomas Cangialosi from New York City. Apparently, Jonathan Parajas is watching. No, I don't believe you're watching from Antarctica, dude. That's impossible. And Gavin Edwards picks up his 4th personal foul, so he'll check out the game. Remember, Chiba Jets won the B.LEAGUE Championship in 2001 when they defeated Utsunomiya Brex in the final. They had Seba Saiz along with Yuki Togashi, but they lost last season in the playoffs to the Brex Nation, who would then go on to win the championship, but Brex are not in the playoffs this year. And another missed free throw, and the Hiroshima fans anxiously look on. Well, thank you, Salamat Isidro Gualberto. Dwayne Evans playing for the Dragonflies. As I mentioned, played for John Patrick, the head coach of Chiba Jets in 2018 in Germany. Makes a second, cutting it down. 2-point ball game. Shout out to Dins Barto Balak from Dubai. Welcome. Well, foul's going to be called off the ground. Shout out to Princess Libras. I've given you a shout out already, Princess Libras. Well, shout out to Boy Mangyan Sari Saring Video at Kalo Kohan watching from Oxford. Very lovely Oxford. The 2-point ball game. Chiba Jets, 8:55 to go here in game one. Backdoor play goes in. Too easy. Back screens, no communication. Sato just gets his way to the bucket. Evans trying to isolate now, spinning, almost turning it over. Goes in, little fangirl, hits a back eye. What a rebound, and the rejection. Well, Smith said, not in my house. Are you serious? Well, look at this. What a rebound by Blackshear Jr. But then you just hear, Mawalang galang lang, excuse me, ikanagagalak kong makilalaka. Nice to meet you, but Hindi, no, paalam, goodbye. Baseline ball of the Dragonflies, only trailing by 4 points. Struggling for buckets and almost turning it over. Blackshear looking for the post up. They don't get the ball to him. Evans got to shoot it. Step back, tough three. That's a very poor shot. And sometimes a shot options, but good defense by the Dragonflies. Again, they just almost throw it away. It's so sloppy. Dragonflies, they do so many great things, but it's just the final decisions they make. Smith turns it over. I mean, look, but then you could argue the case here that, you know, they got to run a bit quicker in transition, because credit to Yuki Togashi making the effort to get back on defense. Coming off one bull screen now. Again, no movement here from Blackshear. Same thing's happening to the Dragonflies. Lose no momentum. Deep three. Three's up. They just can't buy a bucket. And that's surely a traveling violation because Vic Law fell on the ground and stood up. But they turn it over yet again. Can they capitalize this time? Blackshear under the basket, finds Evans, and Evans just gets it to rattle in. And now it's a 2-point game. We're going to have a timeout here, too. John Patrick and the Chiba Jets. Well, as they would like to say, Sandali lang, hindi ko alam. Coming up with the still, said Salamapo. Transition. Blackshear finding Evans and just says, Walang anuman, you are welcome. Well, shout out to Kenneth Gil Bolingo from Cebu City. Welcome, my friend. Marami akong kaibigan. Well, wala akong ginagawa. Well, shout out to the Montolos. Shout out from Cardiff. Now, to all the Filipino fans watching that live here in the United Kingdom, in my country, does anybody here play in campy basketball in London? If you do, I can come visit you in the future as I live in London. Campy basketball, the home of Filipino basketball here in London. And there's the foul trouble, of course, for Hiroshima Dragonflies. 2-point lead to Dragonflies. Deep 2 is up, no good. That's another offensive rebound. Again, don't shout Bucks out. Vic Law tries a mid-range. He takes it, punishes Hiroshima. Well, if you're not going to take care of the rebounds, Vic will just lay down the law. Pick it pop with Blackshear Jr. Very cross-court. Good ball, but they got to get a shot off. A few seconds left. Blackshear rolls, goes up, draws a foul. Again, that's the best offense we've seen here from Hiroshima. Sharing is caring. Moving the ball. Trying to get the right shot. Right at the end, Blackshear drawing the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Shout out to John Paul Punla. Salamapo. Shout out to OFW TV and Music from Qatar. Shout out to Lucky Titico. Blackshear makes the first free throw. 6:34 to go here. He makes this one. He cut it down to a 2-point ball game. One possession in game 1 of the B-League playoffs. Makes them both. 2-point ball game. Can Hiroshima battle back? Can CHIBA run away with this one? Coming up one ball screen. Yeah, good defense by Blackshear. Can he keep it alive? Kerry Blackshear has made some great defensive plays. But the one thing Hiroshima hasn't been able to do is tie this game up. The foul is on the ground. It's going to be the 13th foul against CHIBA Jets. It's on Takuma Sato. Well, I'd say Sato's unlucky there because Dwayne Evans does wrap his arm around. Well, thank you to Daryl Isais Salamapo. Evans trying to isolate here. Good defense. Looking for the post up, backing, turning, drawing the foul. And that's smart there because CHIBA have now committed their 4th team foul. No more fouls to give, and Dwayne Evans will go to the free throw line. Hiroshima's got 2 more fouls to give here in the 4th quarter. Well, it was good defense until he put his hand and reached there. I mean, there's no need for the reach. Well, shout out to Roberto Tarigan from Indonesia, Tarima Kasih, Jonathan Borja Salamapo, Walang Anuman Kenneth Gilbolingo. As now Evans steps up to the free throw line, misses again. And again, free throws. Cannot stress the importance. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. I've said this before, Dwayne Evans in 2018 played for the other team's coach, John Patrick at MRP Riesen Ludwigsburg, making it to a Basel Champions League Final Four. But now they're competing in the B-League playoffs. Make this, it's a 1-point game. Makes the second one. But Hiroshima again failing to tie the game up. But the good thing for the Dragonflies, any more fouls from CHIBA, they will go to the free throw line. Well, shout out to Erwin Cano watching from Southport in Essex. All right, mate. Welcome, my friend. Well, big last 6 minutes here. CHIBA needs to take care of the basket. They've had so many sloppy turnovers. And they've had the best season here in the B-League. Hira goes for the 3. He has struggled. Well, one referee's calling it one way, the other one's calling the other way. So it's interesting. But 5:47 to go. I don't know if they called a foul here. Let's look at the replay. Watch. I think they may have called a foul, so Blackshear will go to the free throw line, I believe. So that's a silly foul to give away by Vic Law. Well, I've just been asked a question about Kai Soto's stats so far in this game. Well, Kai is currently still on the bench. And he has checked into the game. Actually, 7 points here for Kai Soto and 4 rebounds. So 3 points, 6 rebounds away from a potential triple-double. Well, no, he's on the bench. He told me on the live stats he was in the game. That's incorrect. I apologize. I was wrong. My apologies for that. And Hiroshima retake the lead for the first time since the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Shout out to Dams TV from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And shout out to Kyrie Reese. So Mika Hakkinen wants a shout out but said I was very cringy. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thank you. I read all the comments. 1-point lead now. Jets can retake the lead. And they missed the layup. And the rebound secured. Hiroshima, can they do the impossible? Take game 1. Evans trying to post up. Blackshear, big 3. Got it! Salamat Belanel. Oh, excuse me. No. Salamat. Carry Blackshear. Walang Anumani says. Big time 3-pointer. 4-point lead to the Dragonflies. There's the penetration. Foul's going to be called against Carry Blackshear. Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over, and I'm trying to give some more shout-outs here during this timeout. Well, shout out to Lucky Titico. I've given you a shout-out already. Shout out to Ahora Bay. And shout out to Hector Pontino from the United... Well, no, that's not... I'm not going to say that. No. And again... Well, Kai's stats at the moment, 4 rebounds, 7 points. And shout out to Mac Coulette. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your kind words. Well, the question I've been given about Kai's stats, he has 7 points, 4 rebounds, but currently on the bench. This 5 unit they have with Carry Blackshear at the center. Dwayne Evans at the 4 has been working here for Hiroshima. But can Hiroshima do the impossible? 5 minutes to go. They were leading by 13 in the first quarter, down by 9 in the fourth. Now they're up by 4, but 2 free throws here for Chiba Jets. Well, the free throws actually was a foul on the ground since we possession back to Dragonflies. They got that one wrong. It went out of bounds by Vic Law. Hiroshima with the ball. Thank you, Kenneth Gil Bolingo. Well, my wife is from Vietnam, so it's very close to the Philippines. And we have lots of Filipino friends. But at the moment, Hiroshima Dragonflies leading by 4 points. 8th seed versus number 1. Evans, pump fakes, goes up. Now it's a 6-point ball game. And Dwayne Evans punishing the Chiba Jets coach, John Patrick, who he played for in 2018 in Germany. Well, you like to say anang oras na ngayon in Filipino. In Japanese, it's imananji. Well, he pulled a foul here against Dwayne Evans. Say in Japanese, they'd say nanji desu ka? Is it gonna be Togashi time? That's the last team foul. Another injury here. Rio Hiroshima left the game already once. Could be a problem here again. Six-point deficit. 4:20 to go. Vic Lowe, pump fake, steps through, big three, doesn't get it. Another rebound for the Dragonflies. Well, bucket here would cause all sorts of problems to the Jets. 10 on the shot clock. Evans looking to isolate, nowhere to go. Hand off, and that's going to be an out-of-bounds violation. Again, another sloppy offense there by the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Nick Milling has kept his 5 in, hasn't rotated Blackshear out or Evans, so fatigue is settling in. Well, no, foul's going to be called against. And because it's an offensive foul, it won't be free throw shot, so Chiba's got to get a bucket here to trail it by 6. There's the penetration. Smith goes in. Fangirl time. Gets it. And the drop. 15 points for the big man. What a game he's had here tonight. Pick and pop. Mayo thought about it. Doesn't. He should have taken the three-pointer. Contact off the backboard. Uwi na Salamat Kaibigan. Are you kidding me? Wow. Napakalaki ng bahay mo. Your house is big. Bakit ka nandito? Why are you here? You gotta get this one. Potential three-point play. Sana umalan. I hope it's gonna start raining. Because let me tell you, masama ang panahon. The weather has been bad here in the fourth quarter. Big possession here, big free throw. Mabuti magaling ang galing mo. 7-point lead to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Three minutes left here. There's the lob. Doesn't connect with the bit of a delayed call there. I think the foul is definitely, for sure there was a foul, but just a slight delay. That's a tough one. Well, as the great Rasheed Wallace would say, the bull don't lie. But with Gavin, this guy's one hell of a free throw shooter. With the pressure maybe getting to them after dominating the B-League this season, Gavin Edwards has got to make this free throw. 3 minutes ago, makes the second one. Lucky T. Tico, I've given you 2 shout-outs. Seconds left now. Gotta get something here. 6 on the shot clock. Penetration. Goes up, can't get it. Evans gotta go. Nagbibido kaba. Are you kidding me? Something out of nothing. Hiroshima believing in themselves. Where was that defense that time? And again, nowhere to be seen. Well, Hiroshima fatigued at the moment. Chiba trying to battle back. Potential 3-possession game here. Trying to run down the shot clock in every possession. Wants a quick 3. 3's up. No good. Now we're under 2 minutes. 6-point lead. Tagashi had the 3. Hara takes it. Wide open. He has struggled here this evening. An offensive board for you, Tagashi. Tagashi trying to make some space, trying to go for the isolation. Pulls up. Hail Mary. Got it! Ima Naiji desu ka? Togashi time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hail Mary 3. Yuki Togashi. Sugoi. Majide. What a big time 3-pointer. Kudasai. Ayasominasai. Good night. And that just gives them a little bit of hope here. Well, Yuki Tsugashi just giving Chiba Jets a lifeline with that big three-pointer. Remember, it's only game one so far, but what that does just puts a little bit of pressure here against Hiroshima. Hiroshima need patience. They went for the three-pointer on the last offense. Well, you know defensively, Chiba Jets are going to try and collapse on Kerry Blackshear. 1:35 to go. Big possession coming up. And an offensive foul. It's a careless play by Hiroshima. And again, where is the composure? Well, what is he thinking? And that could cost his team the game. Well, Chiba now can tie the game up, cut it down to a one-point ball game. Tsugashi made the last three. Penetrate down the lane. There's a kick out. There's a three. Ties it up. 70 apiece. 1:07 to go. What a three-pointer. Vic laying down the law. There's a kick out. Another three. Doesn't get it. Hiroshima had an 8-point lead, and the capitulation is about to happen again, maybe. Tsugashi kicking out. Hara has missed all game. Again, continues to miss. And a lifeline here for Hiroshima. Evans nowhere to go. 10 seconds left. Crossing over. 5 seconds. Evans, hook shot, doesn't get it. Blackshear puts it up. Gets fouled. And Kerry Blackshear will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Tried to go in with the Magic Johnson hook shot. And just fell into the hands. Well, 2 big free throws coming up, and a timeout's going to be called here by John Patrick. What an ending we're having here. This is one hell playoff basketball in the B-League. .4 seconds left. Who's going to win this game? Let me know in the live YouTube chat. Are Hiroshima going to steal game one? Or will Chiba Jets hold their composure? 2 free throws coming for Kerry Blackshear Jr. Well, as we return here, it's going to be 2 free throws, as we mentioned. Hiroshima with a chance to take the lead. But Chiba will get one more possession. Big free throws This home crowd, what a season it's been for Chiba. But now more than ever, big free throws here. Hayop Banis makes the first one. Hayop Panis. Salamat Uwina, 2-point lead. They can tie the game up with a 2-pointer. Goes all the way, doesn't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga, magandang araw, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, and magandang gabi. Hiroshima Dragonflies, they take game 1 with a 2-point lead against Chiba Jets. The best team in the B-League have been beaten here at home against the 8th playoff seed, Dragonflies. What a victory it is for them. Well, the bull don't lie. It landed in the hands of Kerry Blackshear Jr. He said Salamat. The Dragonfly fans said Walang anuman. Well, mabuti magaling ang galing mo. What a game it was. Congratulations to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Pa'alam, game 1 goes to Kareem Soto's team. And game 2 will be tomorrow morning, same time. Well, I say tomorrow morning for me, but depending where you're watching in the world. Well, salamat to all the Basel fans watching live. And again, I apologize if I couldn't get you a shout out. If you want a shout out, hit me up on Twitter or on Facebook and Instagram. But what a game it was here tonight. Dragonflies doing the impossible, defeating the Chiba Jets. What a game it was in the end. We're going to hear from the coaches and the players, the most valuable player of the game momentarily. And here is John Patrick, head coach of the Chiba Jets.
Konnichiwa, ありがとうございます。
今日は、どういうゲームプランで、千葉相手に挑みましたか。
Secret.
秘密です。そうですね。
No, the plan was to match for physicality. Chiba is one of the best defenses, number 1 team in the league. So we had to be ready to play mentally and physically.
まあ本当に千葉さんはですね、本当にフィジカルなチームなので、しっかりと僕らもですね、そうやってしっかりといいリアクトしてフィジカルにタフにバスケットボールをしようというふうには選手たちには伝えていました。広島としましては最高の第1クォーターの入りだったと思うんですけど、その出来については選手のことをどう思いますか。
We got a very good start, but we knew Chiba would come back, and they did. I'm very proud of the team because in the third quarter we got down. We weren't playing well, and the bench came in and gave us some really great minutes to get us back on track.
そうですね、いい出だしができたのかなと思いますが、やっぱりサードクォーター、かなりちょっとダウンの時間があったんですが、やっぱり本当にベンチのプレイヤーも本当に全員が戦って、いいリズムを作ってくれたというふうに思っています。
はい、広島といたしましては初めての CS で本当にまだみんなが慣れない状況であると思いますが、明日の勝利に向けて、またファンの皆さんに向けて一言よろしくお願いします。
Konnichiwa to all the Dragonflies on B.LEAGUE Live. Taku-san, genki moremashita. Hey, Ashita, we need you again. Onegaishimasu, please. Catch a jacket. Kyo, catch a jacket. Ashita, we want it.
ありがとうございました。
Well, there you heard from Nick Milling and from John Patrick, head coaches of both teams. Momentarily, going to take a look at the highlights and the stats from this game. But what an ending. Hiroshima Dragonfly fans, nobody expected them to come here and defeat Chiba Jets on the home floor. Chiba have been arguably the favorites to win the B.LEAGUE Championship this year, retake the championship. But tonight they fall short. Here's Dwayne Evans of the Dragonflies.
今日は、後半にかけて自分のワンオンワンを中心にゲームを組み立てていったと思うんですけど、その点についてはどういうお考えでその自分のワンオンワンを仕掛けていったんでしょうか。
I mean, they were playing really good team defense. So I know Gavin was guarding me, Mooney was on me, so I was just trying to be aggressive and create opportunities for my teammates, really.
そうですね、本当に相手もかなりいいディフェンスのチームだと思いましたし、やっぱりギャビンだったり他の外国籍選手が僕についているというふうに考えてもしっかりと僕が中心になってアグレッシブにオフェンスを組み立てていかないとなというふうには考えていました。
で僕が一番気になったのは第3クォーターのチームが少し流れが悪い中、ボールプッシュを早く意識していたと思うんですけど、そこはやっぱり流れを変えるという点で早くボールプッシュを行ったのでしょうか。
Yeah, I mean, those dips happen in playoff games. You know, we're not always going to play great. But as long as we stay aggressive, man, I think we'll be okay. And Sadahara, since you helped us out a lot tonight, you played great.
そうです、本当に僕もそういった意識はしていたんですが、本当にチームでしっかりとコミュニケーションを取りながらサードクローターしっかりとやっていこうというふうに思いましたし、やっぱり
戦い方になると思うんですけど、明日もファンの皆さんも広島から駆けつけてくれてますし、バスケットレゴを見てるファンの皆さんも一言よろしくお願いします。
Ashita Mo. I mean, we need you guys, everyone here, everyone at home. To this point, you guys have been great. So again, tomorrow, please support us, and we look forward to playing for you guys.
本当に明日も皆さんの声援と声が本当に必要になってきますので、しっかりと明日もですね、テレビでご声援のほどよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
よろしくお願いします。
That was Dwayne Evans. What a game he had here tonight for the Dragonflies. Remember, he played for Coach John Patrick, the head coach of CHIBA Jets in Germany only 5 seasons ago. What an experience it was. Remember, they've struggled. They've been sort of a roller coaster team here in the regular season with the team they've had for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, but somehow they found the fortitude, the synergy to pull through together, to do the impossible. Nobody expected them to win.
ご無沙汰してます。今日第1クォーターにもう辻祭りが始まったと思う。
Well, the words that he gave basically say a lot of experience, so he had to help his team in that case and to make as many three-point shots as he could when he was wide open. But again, it was a team effort. Those were his words. What a performance it was from him and his teammates to pull together and to pull the impossible victory out of the bag. What a finish it was in the end here. Unbelievable finish. We're going to share the highlights here. The road to the Triple Crown, has taken a slight setback. Hiroshima Dragonflies winning game 1. They'll play here tomorrow night. But a good job nonetheless. Some of the key highlights from this game. I mean, the three-point shooting from Hiroshima in the early stages was formidable. The basket becoming the ocean. Everything was dropping for the Dragonflies. They just couldn't miss a shot, to say the least. Well, the final message from the Hiroshima players is that they want to win tomorrow with the teammates, but it's got to be a collective effort tomorrow. It'll be a hard game, but they'll do their very best and hope the fans who've made the journey from Hiroshima will cheer them on. Well, it was a cookout here in the first quarter, just back-to-back baskets from both these two teams. That was the and-one three-pointer. I mean, they were cooking it from downtown. They just couldn't miss. Post-up play by Gavin Edwards, kicking this one out. But it was good basketball nonetheless. I mean, the way that they moved up and down the tempo, just going all the way coast to coast, unstoppable whatsoever. Well, the unstoppable play from the Chiba Jets continued in the second quarter, hitting some big three-pointers by Togashi, Japanese point guard for the Akatsuki's 5, Hiroshima. But look at the follow-up here by Nick Mayo, not giving up on it, showing the tenacity, the hunger, the desire with a bit of mayonnaise. The defense by Takuma Sato. And that was the backdoor play, the final play of the first half. Well, defensively, you thought that Hiroshima were going to struggle, especially when Chiba were getting so many open looks in the full court, but that is just how the game went between these two teams. I mean, look at the defensive presence there of John Mooney, making everything tough in transition. And the finish with the M1. That's the kind of style they were playing all night long here tonight. Sato Hara, 6 big points in the third quarter. Looking like Dimos Dakoutis for Greece against USA in 2006 at the FIBA World Cup in Saitama, Japan. And that was Togashi. Follow up by Gavin Edwards. It was John Mooney getting the M1. Well, that was a three-pointer by Kerry Blackshear Jr., giving them the 4-point lead. But just good basketball from both these two teams. I mean, Dwayne Evans showing the post-up game, struggling from the free throw line, but no problem there, the isolation. But look at this for a backboard M1. Count it! And he went to the free throw line for the three-point play. Tagashi's three-pointer almost pulled them back within touching distance, but it wasn't enough in the end. Another three tied the game up, and that made it a 73-point game. Well, 73 tied apiece, excuse me. But it was the M1, not the M1, the rebound, the foul, and the two free throws by Kerry Blackshear. And that was Magandagabi. 9.4 seconds left. Blackshear made them both. Chiba had one chance. Tagashi went for the spectacular, but just couldn't get it. And that was game over. Game one going to Hiroshima Dragonflies, the B-League's best team, with the upset defeat here at home. And it will be decided tomorrow who goes to the semifinals. Chiba needs to win to make this to a game three. Hiroshima, 8 threes in the first half, only 1 in the second. Chiba 9 for 35 from downtown. Difference was the rebounds. Hiroshima doing a good job of taking care of the boards. 11 offensive for Hiroshima, 14 for Chiba. We'll take a look at the top scorers momentarily from this game, but huge shout out to Kerry Blackshear Jr. for a phenomenal game, for helping his team get over the final hurdle in this game. Well, there are your top scorers. Vic Law at 16. Big performance by Dwayne Evans. Blackshear with 10 rebounds. John Mooney also with 10. It was that kind of game here tonight. Well, Blackshear did finish with a double-double of 15 points and 10 rebounds. And that was enough to get them over the final hurdle. Other games you can see here, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, they'll be in action. Alvak Tokyo against Shimane Susanna Magic. Tokyo losing game one. And Ryuko Golden Kings, well, that will be a big game. Kawasaki Brave Thunders, heavy favorites in their matchup. Well, those are the B-League playoff finals. We're in the quarterfinals here at the moment. Kawasaki to play today. Again, a team that has fallen short of expectations so far here in the last few seasons of the B-League. Well, the Chiba Jets fans will have to return tomorrow in hope that game two will be going their favor so they can send it to a game three. Remember, it's the best of three. The first to win 2 games wins this series. Hiroshima 1 win away from getting to the semifinals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at the Funabashi Arena. This is B-League Basketball. Good night. Goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 2 between Hiroshima Dragonflies and the Chiba Jets. For now, sayonara. Watashi no namae wa Josh Betsan. Goodbye and see you later.